inevitably encounter when you trade. Okay, to cut. Remember, I didn't say to stop, cut short, because see, if now lost, but you surely lost in the market, you will lose in the market. There are days that you have consecutive losses, like the loss will be coming back to back. Okay, so but the idea of risk management is for you to know how to cut short the loss so that it's not excess, or so that it does not swallow up your profit or even your capital. Right? So losses are part of the game, but it's abnormal to always lose. Like I said, losses are part of the game, but it's abnormal to always lose. Okay, your job as a trader is to profit, not for perfection. Okay, a lot of people want to become that kind of trader that they want to take 10 analysis and let 10 of those analysis hit TP. No, it might not always work like that. Okay, like my friend will always say, it's not by how much you make it's not by how much you lose when you're wrong. It's by how much you make when you're correct. Okay, risk management is going to help you to cut short your losses. So that, okay, let's assume you're taking analysis and then you're wrong in this analysis. Yes, we agree that we are wrong, but we should not lose plenty money. That's exactly what this management is all about. Because there's certain people that they might be right, but the moment they have one wrong trade, everything that they have made is going to be what's going to be off the market. Like they're going to lose almost all the profit. As I'm recording this video now, I'm currently violating some of these rules now because I'm on the trade now. The trade is going against me, but I forgot to place my stop loss. Not that I forgot to place my stop loss, but I kind of have confidence in that particular analysis. This is a different thing now. Why I'm saying this now is because it just occurred to me now. Okay. So I'm more like losing more than I was supposed to lose on the trade now. Currently, as I'm recording, although I'm yet to check it, but the last time I checked it was a bit higher than the loss is a bit higher than what I would have ideally lost. But why am I still holding on to that particular trade? Because I cannot believe in that particular setup. You understand? So that one is a risk on its own. I'm going against my strategy. That is why I might end up closing the trade with more losses. Right? So, but risk management is there to help you. So, in case you're wrong, let it be like you're wrong. Yes, we agree you're wrong, but you shouldn't lose so much money that you ought to lose. Okay, that is the ideal concept of risk management, right? So, losses are bound to happen. So, don't stress yourself trying to prevent it. Rather, pay attention to how you can manage it. Of course, losses are bound to happen. Like you cannot deal with it back to back every day. There are days that you might be having constant winning streak. In fact, we're in 2023. I'm recording this video in 2023, 30th January. Yeah. From 1st of January till almost 13th of January, I didn't have any losing trade. All my trades were hitting TP. Like you can see how consecutive I was with my profits. But then the next, I think 14th, on 14th, I took 4 trades. All of them hit stop loss. You can see how funny it is. I'd been inconsistent trades, right? And then the moment I went wrong 4 times. Now, imagine if I don't have an idea of risk management. Just those 4 times I went wrong, and those 4 times was in a single day. Just that one single day of going wrong can wipe up all my profits that I've labored for in the past 12 days. That is how critical risk management can be. Okay, so if you don't focus on learning this risk management, you end up you just be stagnated in the crypto market. You discover that you're not making any meaningful progress. All right, so you need to be very, very careful on how you learn about risk management. I cannot teach you everything about risk management. They are broad. Even me myself, I'm still learning about risk management because it's one of the most difficult aspects of cryptocurrency to learn. But then I believe that since we are together with time, I'll keep on coming up to keep on sharing the knowledge I'm having. And then I trust that on your own part, you also making your research. Because there are days that I might not really have time to come and teach like that. But because I've already stirred up the foundation, I've already created the foundation, you should be able to build on some of this knowledge you're receiving from me, right? So your success in crypto is dependent on how well you manage your risks. There's no two ways about it, okay? According to Chris Andy, you're a risk manager, not a crypto trader. He's one of my biggest boss in this industry, and then I respect him so much. He has the kind of result that I desire on Standby. So he said that you're a risk manager, not a crypto trader, okay? Because everybody can make money. See, everybody can make money in cryptocurrency. In fact, you must have seen people that they don't know anything about cryptocurrency, but because they just hear one prophet say, go and buy crypto, they enter and buy, and then they're in clean profits. Okay, but then the fact that they make that money like that does not mean that it can be sustained. Okay, people can accidentally make money in cryptocurrency, and then just the way they made the money, they can also lose all the money, even with their capital join. Okay, so your success in crypto is dependent on how well you manage your risks. Okay, so let's progress. Okay, risk management strategy. Okay, I'm just going to be sharing with you. Remember, this is risk management 1.0. It's not really an in-depth form of risk management, but it's just some of the things that encompasses risk management. Risk management is broad. Okay, it's just some of the things that I've looked at that they've helped me to kind of mitigate the risks that I'm exposed to in the market. Number one, take profits. You can never be wrong taking profit. By taking profit, I mean if you do an analysis and then you put money, and the analysis begin to go in your direction. Please, even if the analysis has not yet gotten to your final TP, take profit to. For example, let's say your final TP or your final take profit is supposed to be $50, and then you discover that the market is currently at $38. Please, you can take half of the money and say, okay, let it be like I've collected some money first. If the market like making no result $48, me, I won't be saying I've taken part of the money. Right, so take part of the money while you expect price to hit your final TP. Because if you don't take profit, there's no way you're going to make money. Okay, like they said, you don't make money except you're taking profits. You know, there's some people that will be on the trade. The trade is going well, the trade is pumping. Okay, take profit. No, I'm excited. Don't worry. When we talk about trading psychology, you're going to understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, you put your money, take your money. No, greed is going to come in. They'll be like, I'm going to wait. This is good. I want my money to 10x, to 100x. And before you know, they will ricket. Right? Because they refuse to take profits. Yeah. So this is what set realistic profit to reward ratios. I wish I can share a chart. Yesterday, I took a chart on LTC, right? So I was like, okay, I want to take profit at 5%. You know that this, I was moving, the market was moving. The market got to about 3.8%, almost 4%. Remember, my total profit was expected to be 5%. I'm trying to explain to you this realistic profit and reward ratio now. My total profit was supposed to be what? 5%. But I was also, the market was not going, like I set that 5% I said but was a bit above where I was expected to put my profits. It was achievable, but it was not really realistic. So what happened? The moment the price was going, the price went to as high as 3.8%, and then before I would sleep and wake up, the market has gone back against me. I did not take profit. Why? Because I did not really set what a realistic target. Yes, I said, okay, the market was going to go. The market was going up already in my favor, in clean profit. I was making over 70% profit of my money. I was in clean profit. But before I was like, no, I will not take profit until the market has hit my final TP. What happened next? The market was reversed before it got to my final TP. Had even had not really set, had even had set realistic expectations, I would have been able to cash out and smile to the bank. But because I refused to set realistic expectations, you can see how the market went against. Although I didn't lose, I didn't make any profit, neither did I lose because I broke even. There's a concept we call break even. Okay, you're going to learn this in the advanced part of the risk management. Okay, so number the lessons were never borrow money to trade. Okay, I cannot emphasize this one. A lot of people would think, so why can't I just go and no. Don't borrow money to go and trade. Okay, because if you go and borrow money to go and trade, your emotions are going to be destabilized. That's you'll be under suspense or under pressure to produce that money, to produce profit. And of course, the market is not something that you impose profit on. It's something that you need to follow it gradually. So if you go and borrow money and say, okay, please pay my money next week, you'll be confused and you'll be pressured to look for buying opportunities where there's none. And before you know, you end up losing so much. Okay. Have another source of income. I cannot emphasize this. I cannot overemphasize this because it's very, very important. As if you're around me, you discover that I always say, in as much as you want to trade cryptocurrency, have another means of making money in cryptocurrency. And that is why in this particular course, you have an array of other skills you're going to learn. How to create a digital product, how to sell. Like, for example, I have my book that I sell on cryptocurrency. In as much as I am not trading, I'm selling my book and making money. You bought this course, you're watching this because you've actually paid money to have access to this particular product. So I kind of monetize my knowledge. So even if the market is not paying me, I'm making money from other sources. You can see it's a source of income. So it might be graphic designer, web developer, a lot of things like that, blockchain develop, a lot of things that just have another source of income because the market will not always smile at you. So when the market is not smile at you, you wouldn't want to go and take irrational trade decision because you want to buy bread. At least your other source of income should be able to provide for you money to go and buy bread or to settle some small expenditures like that. Okay, so have another source of income, very, very important. Okay, document your trade. We talked about some of the foundation or the 4 foundations or 4 pillars of trading. We say record keeping is one of them. For the fact that this is repeating itself again means you should take note of it. A lot of people tend to ignore this particular part until after they have made so much mistake in the market before they start documenting their trade. But they need to learn how to document your trade. Okay, I have my own personal journal. It can be either your hard copy book or you can do it on the I use Excel sheet because Excel sheet provides like endless opportunities to keep on filling scores. Okay, so I have all my trade that I've entered. Okay, I'm able to study them. If you take your trade, study them, go and write why. In fact, I'm going to send you guys a checklist or a trade journal. Once you read the trade journal, if you read, it's just like a guide on how you can journal your trade. Okay, because some of you, we are saying you should journal your trade. Some people might not know how to journal their trade. Okay, so that particular book is going to teach you how to journal your trade. So in case I forget, just kindly remind me, and then I'm going to give you access to that particular guide. Okay, so the next is what? Stay flexible. All right, stay flexible. You know, the fact that you say market is going to go up to 0, you're not the owner of the market. The fact that you say market is going to go up to so amount of price, you're not the owner of the market. So the market might decide to go against you. So if you're rigid with your mentality, it's going to be difficult for you to switch your bias immediately. It has happened to me. Where you're in January, and then if you're in January 2023 on Sunday, when you're more like a bull market, the market is going up. So me, I already had this feeling that market is going to go down. So I was always shorting the market. Anytime I short the market, I always hit stop loss. I was rigid with my bias. I was not flexible to change as the market is changing because you follow the market. The market is dynamic. As the market is changing, you as a trader, you change. You don't expect the market to change because of you. You yourself, you change because of the market. Okay, so that's what I mean by being flexible. Be flexible. Don't be too rigid with your thoughts. Okay, define your trading plan. Okay, by trading plan, when do you want to trade? How many trades do you want to take? How much is your trading margin? These are some of the things that we call trading plan. Okay, I think there's a book I wrote that explains this trading plan very well. It's in part of the bonus section, so you can just go and get it and then read all about what trading plan. Okay, trading plan is very, very important because they say whatever you cannot plan for, you cannot account for it. Okay, so if you want to really account for your growth or your progress in the crypto market, you need to be able to have a trading plan. Yeah. So let's go to the next one now. Never risk what you cannot afford to lose. Okay, that's what this is. I don't like this particular thing, but it's the truth. Okay, if you know that your mind never reached the use 100K trade, don't go and carry a fat 100K and say you want to go and trade it first, because you know that that's like your life savings. No, start small. You can start with, okay, 10K, 20K. Get your system synchronized with the crypto market. Because the moment you go and carry money you cannot afford to lose, you be at like we talk about market structure and market psychology. You'll be on ease. You'll be so tensed and so pressured. Any small thing, your emotion have taken control over you. Simply because of you use money that you could not afford to lose. In as much as nobody is praying to lose any money here, but there's some certain money you go lose, it go pain you. So don't always ensure that you don't use that kind of money to trade, right? So always use stop loss. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to use your stop loss. Stop loss is an automatic system that takes you out of the market even if you're not around. So let's say, okay, you enter a trade and then the market begins to go against you. A stop loss can automatically take you out of the market to protect you from having so much loss. Okay, then have a reasonable amount of trading capital. I know this is something that a lot of people be like, but you just said we should not use plenty money and trade. Yes, but if you want to really make money in cryptocurrency, have a reasonable amount of trading capital. You cannot be trading with $10 and expect to build financial freedom. No, that's why I say have another source of income. Go and hustle, go and make money. Use the money and come and increase your trading portfolio so you can be able to make sure that your profit should be able to be tangible, solid profit. Not the kind of profit that you make and you be hissing. All right, so have a reasonable trading capital. Right, so dedicate quality time to master your emotions. Cannot be overemphasized. Right, so dedicate quality time to master, like know yourself. Who are you? Okay, so give time. Okay, me, I'm an impulsive guy. I'm this kind of guy that sometimes I start thinking, the market is humbling me now, because sometimes I just enter the market, like, let me go and buy. I'll go and buy. If I know start stop loss, be coming down, bros. So dedicate time to master yourself. Okay, master your emotions and know if you're that angry person. In fact, don't worry, we talk about the risk management, you're going to understand how anger can affect your analysis. Okay, so if you're that kind of angry person, be aware that anger can actually interfere with your analysis. Okay, if you're that kind of fearful person, it can interfere with your analysis. Okay, so dedicate time to go and learn about your emotions, right? So understand that failure is in form of losses. It's not the end of your career. Sometimes you can have some form of dangerous loss like that. It's going to demoralize you, honestly speaking. I've been in that situation before, but then just know that's not the end of your career. Okay, there are down days like that. Okay, there are times where you'll be feeling down. There are times where you'll not be getting so much result, even though you're good. Yeah, even though you're good, there are people like that. They'll tell you that they made some loss and then they're not feeling, but maybe the week was so bad for them. It happens. Okay, so don't allow a series of losses to make you quit on your trading career. It's going to happen. Why I'm doing this, I'm trying to call attention to something that you're going to experience. Some of you might not understand what I'm trying to say until you start trading physically. That's when you know that we're waiting this guy talk now true. So you need to begin to pay attention to some of these things, right? So do not overly dwell on a failed trade. Okay, I understand that. For example, on this trade I'm on currently, if this trade fail, it will pain me because I took my time to do the analysis. So I was like, how can this trade fail? I took my time to do the analysis. So I'm dwelling on the failed trade already. So it's bad. Okay, so if you do move, right? Like I always tell my trading colleagues, if we hit stop loss, what it is on to the next. Okay, you move to the next. You stop loss here, so what? You move to the next, please. It's to pain you, right? Just enjoy the pain. Just feel bad for a while, and then see that you put yourself together, and then you move to the next, right? So number one, protect yourself as a trader, right? So you don't want to be trading and be shouting everywhere that you're making 10 million. People will kidnap you. So protect yourself as a trader, right? So ensure that you're using good gadgets, ensure that you're using security. Use secure your trading account using 2FA, split your funds across exchanges, 2 or 3 like that. Yeah, for example, I use Bybit and Binance. Okay, so I have some funds there. You see what happened to FTX exchange. So it's best that you separate your, as much as we're not praying for any of this to happen again, but sometimes uncertainties can happen. So avoid stories that touch, separate your funds. Okay, put it in maybe Binance and another one again, or whichever one that's suitable, but you just make sure that your funds are not concentrated in one bag. Yeah, so that's a good risk management strategy. Okay, Managing your risks is never an ending process. Okay, always learn about new trends. Okay, keep learning. Like I said, I'm not like I said when we started this video, I won't teach everything about risk management. Okay, so you need to on your own begin to pay attention, like begin to see how you can deliberately make commitment to learn about risk management. Go on YouTube, watch videos. Like every day I watch. In fact, one of the things that excites me the most in trading now is risk management, because I'm beginning to get very good at my analysis. And then I discovered it's not just enough for you to know how to draw lines and get good analysis. No, risk management and psychology is very, very important. So that is like where I'm most dwelling on now as I'm teaching you guys now. That's the course I'm trying currently going through. Okay, so the last one is what discipline yourself. Okay, it's all boils down to discipline, even to learning, risk management, everything in life boils down to discipline. Okay, so if you want to succeed as a trader, you need to discipline yourself. Okay, don't just be randomly doing things. You're not going. Nobody goes anywhere by being random or unorganized. Okay, so if you want to really go far, be very, very organized. Okay, always ensure that you stay true to your plans. You're diligent. You're committed. You're diligent. In fact, discipline on its own, just be disciplined with your trade, and you definitely win in this game. Okay, so this brings us to the end of risk management one. You can say it's not really so much of a risk management in-depth talk like that. I just wanted to just share with you some of the things that you must have had, but you think it's not really important. Okay, so I just wanted to re-emphasize them so you don't assume that they are not needed. Okay, so thank you, and of course, keep learning and go smash the crypto markets. Bye.